Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Star Ruler 2 with me, TheDragoclaw. Also, you might have noticed up here, I've been researching into metallurgy for a very long time. That was not my intention, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to military science immediately and try and bump that up a little bit. So yeah, thanks to my non-stop research into metallurgy, I've got a bunch of new things. Like I've got this resistance tuning, which I've actually not seen before. Enhances the primary aspects of armors. High health armors gain 10% health. Resistance armors gain 20% resistance. Armors which can block hits may block 20% larger hits. Ooh. When we have the choice between killing faster or dying slower, I would choose dying slower every time. That's the thought method of a tank. Okay, neutronium armor, expensive, high health armor. I've seen neutronium armor before, but I haven't actually properly witnessed its defensive capabilities. So these are things we can add onto our designs. I believe only the flagships can have these, which is kind of a shame, but it's I might have missed something, and maybe they can be added onto smaller ships. So yeah, I've switched up military research because then now it will unlock hyperdynamics, which will be another research tree we can go down, which will increase our shielding. So yeah, I was having a look around at the galaxy off camera, and there's some really interesting things here, like this system. It's taken, but it's got a lot of good level 3 resources on it. Hydroconductors seem incredibly good. All resource effects on a consuming planet are duplicated and applied twice. So yeah, you could have, if you have tons of resources like explosives and aluminium and natural gas, things like that, and salt as well. I think that gives you one into every, one of every pressure. So that would become 2 of every pressure, it would seem. So that could definitely be one of the most valuable resources there is, but again, we'll have to see. Usually the middle of a galaxy it's usually a cluster fuck in the middle. So it's really hard to tell who owns what, and like this huge overlapping of territories and wars declared arbitrarily because you happen to be in the same system as someone else. It can get very busy. So I try and avoid the middle as much as I can, but taking some of the outskirts of the middle is fine by me. Okay, so let's play the game again. We took this planet last time and we supplied it to get to level 1. It needs a level 1 resource and a food to go any further though. We could do that, although that would mean going further into their territory, and they have an archaeology. That would be extremely valuable. Do I have an archaeology? I do! I have an archaeology. Basically, an archaeology increases the maximum population of a targeted planet by 10, which is extremely useful, particularly on worlds that you are using to boost your economy. So yeah, the higher the population, as you can see here, the larger base income it has, and the larger pressure value it can sustain. So what you want to do on an archaeology is put it on a planet that everything is going to. Do I even have a money planet yet? Let's just look at these resources, and it doesn't appear so. It appears like currently my best place is my home world, which is true. I wonder if there's somewhere that's best suited to having a economy. It's probably the homeworld, to be honest. It's got the most income, but that's only because it's got... it's one of the highest level planets I've got. Though that said, I think I'm going to make this planet my production planet, and my homeworld's probably going to be a bit more economic focused. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. It needs a level 2 resource and food. Both of those are certainly doable. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and make my homeworld my economic capital. So to help that, I'm going to put the archaeology on it. No sense in wasting it, because we've got tons of energy. Can I do another one? I can, I've got more archaeologies. Huh. It's so tempting to double up on the homeworld. Can I use the power cell? No. Can I use the command computer? No. Okay. They are definitely in other systems. Alright then, that's fine. Oh, an espionage probe. That could be useful. Kind of. I don't really use leverage much, but... Wow, they're just spamming the ancient embassies, aren't they? Huh. Okay, well I'm going to take this planet. Because I can. Also, we're going to have to choose a new target. I am going to say... here. Because it's got 2 lots of meat. Neutronium, that's awesome. It's just like 7 military pressure, so yeah. That's pretty good. Electronics is good because it's got economy pressure. So yeah, I'm going to take this while I can. Or at least while I feel like I can. I don't know what the seed chip does. It's entirely possible that it goes around putting down these things, like archaeologies and stuff in our territories. But I've never destroyed one, and I've never really seen one much. I guess it does go round, because I can now use a power cell, can't I? No? It just gave me a... whatever. This game, sometimes. Capture that planet. How much supply did that take? 3k. Okay. I'm keeping this fleet here as a reserve. What do you need military? You can't really do much with it, so I'll say no. I suppose I'll export the hammers over here. Have I got control of that asteroid yet? Yes, I have. Okay. Export iron to 1002. Homeworld. Get working on... morphic materials. Okay. Let's hope that works and doesn't destroy my current mine. Let's get some support ships for this guy. Build up the gunships and build up the missile boats. Aluminium. Okay, so the aluminium, it's got a production value, so okay, it'll give pressure, production pressure to somewhere. Not entirely sure where I want, but I should probably just send it to my production world and make it a super duper production place. Seeing as I have no alternative, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to have a ton of labour, so that's pretty good. I think I might put another archaeology on here as well to increase its pressure capacity. Yeah, I'll do that. So you can see now this has got a maximum population of 19. It can go over it, I believe, because it's got grain. Yeah, it's got grain, so it can go up 20. So that's good. We'll have a bunch of money. I should probably also expand up here before someone else does. Yeah. Okay, where did my battleship go? Where did my battleship go? Very good question. Might have got blown up, and I just didn't remember. That's entirely possible. So I shall assume that is the case. Alright, we're taking this place. Move on, capture the next place. Ancient city, what does this do? Cannot be exported. 8 influence and 2 research pressure. Oh, that's pretty good. Cultivation is another thing that's pretty good to take if you see it, because you can like if you get to a point where you've run out of food, you can just say, okay, let's just put some fruits on this planet. No questions asked, just there you go, fruits. Okay, I'm also going to colonize this place, because when I colonize this place it will give me the electronics which I can then send to the home world. Well, I'll have to get it to level 1 first, but I can export the meat to it, and I can use my power to send a comet to here to put some water on it. Also, while I can, I'm going to take a quick look at the wiki here, and take a look at the list of resources, and have a look at the different types of water. Okay, here we go, bonded water. Okay, so as you can see, you've got heavy water here, which is created from bonding to water, and it adds 3 random pressure over time. The type of pressure changes every 3 minutes. That is kind of useful. It adds a bit of a wild card element to your planets, because you don't know specifically what they're going to have. And like, if it, say, adds 3 wealth pressure to it, then they'll start building 3 markets. But after 3 minutes, then it could change to something else, and then you won't have that. So yeah, that's kind of dodgy, but then again, it's 3 random pressure over time, so can't go wrong with that. Okay, clear water is produced by 8 water. Converts all civilian production into 150% money generation. That could be very, very key. Well, I'm going to need 8 sources of water, and that's probably going to be a problem. Contested Zia. Okay, that's just saying we're invading this place. You know, I hope I can send resources from here to my home world. It's within my trade borders, but sometimes it can be finicky. Still got another arcology I could use. Have we finished with that yet? Yes, we have. Where did we want to send this? Wildcard affinity, 2 pressure of native planets. Okay, yeah, we wanted to export it here, right? Or do we? Do we want to save it for one of the things up here? I'll send it to the explosives world, because I've got plenty of these. Well, I've got a few more, I know at least. Okay, going back, did that give it military pressure here? It does give it military pressure here. This is level 1, why can't it sustain... why can't it sustain 3 pressure here? That's strange. it's building defences for up here, it seems. Yup, all the systems in here are getting defences, that's good. That's what we need it to do. Intrepid, gonna need you to build more heavy gunship. Can't afford it. More of these guys, maybe 8? Yeah. System contested. It's just a scout. They don't actually have any real method of taking over my place. Okay, water is generated on there. As soon as it gets to level 1 it should be able to use it. Yup, and it can now export its goods. Let's export those to the homeworlds right away. Okay, now it just needs level 2 resource and food. Suppose I could send food to it. Export meat there, and then I could... Where's that level 2 resource in here? That's easy to get to. Come on, where are you? There you are. Oh, uranium mine. Okay, that'll take 8 minutes, and then it should get to level 3. Okay, everything's going pretty well. How's this fleet coming along? 1 point, okay. Let's take a look up here. What's this fleet strength? 1.3k. Yeah, we should probably invest a bit more, but we can't because we don't have the money. Okay, we'll wait for next turn. As soon as we can, I'm going to fling this guy up here, clear out this system, and then take over this textiles place and send that back to the homeworld. I'll probably also take this textiles place and see about getting this exported to the homeworld as well. And I'll probably also have to secure this system a bit better because I've only got 1 planet there. In fact, I might also build a construction platform here or a defensive platform just so I can keep this system alive. And defended. Oh. Here comes their fleet. It is not very impressive. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could fend it off with what I've got here. Okay, so I don't think purple are going to be too much of a threat anymore. I suppose strategically I should probably just decimate them as fast as I can, take this place and go straight up their arm of the galaxy. That'll give me all of this part of the galaxy to work with. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do instead of going for resources in the middle and upgrading my planets. I'm just going to take all of their territory. Change the course slightly to intercept them. I hope what I've got here will be enough. 600 against about the same. 400 and... they've slightly got the upper hand. Once again, my ships are moving backwards to attack these guys. Is it because they're moving forward, they're moving backwards to slow down the... you know, so the battlefield actually stays relatively in one place? Don't know which one they're attacking. Probably the stronger one. I've noticed that the AI likes to target the strongest fleet, no matter what. Which is a bit of a detriment. You can definitely play that because, like, you warp in a fleet that's much stronger right next to them and they'll target that one instead. If anything, they should target the weaker fleets first. I wonder if putting an engine on the front, or even weapons on the back, that could fire backwards, would affect how they fought, because they have to slow down to engage someone. So while they're slowing down, why can they not be firing at each other? You'd have thought they'd like put an engine on the front so they could slow down and still fire at the same time instead of having to turn around. I don't know. And my other fleet's arrived. See, even though they're at sub-FTL, they still managed to get here in time. So, although it is kind of slow, it's still not that slow. That's just a scout. I'm not too worried about up there. Okay, 1.1k. Slightly better. Get a few lancers. Let's get a few more missile boats up in there. And a few of my hornets. I think you can't see them because of the small resolution I'm unfortunately playing at. Okay. Oh wow, I'm getting a lot of money now. That really paid off. So I'm going to tell my guys to colonise that place too. I don't think you're going to win, guy. My fleet is superior to yours. You know, I might take away the food that I'm sending to this place, so that I can send it over here and get food and water over here, and thus get more textiles to export to this place, and thus get more money, so then I can have a bigger fleet, etc, etc. At this point, I should probably, well, almost certainly invest in a larger ship design. But I think I'll do that as I need it. Okay, that fleet's about to be full. Man, this place produces so fast. 15 labour a minute. Should I build a defence core now? That's the question. Or should I have it build a fling beacon over here somewhere? That's probably actually the best option. Okay, they've got no capital ship, but they're still here fighting me, so I'm gonna try and move to within range and cut them down. You know, I should... Oh, they've taken this place, have they? Oh, wow. Well, good thing I've got a secondary fleet up here. That's basically finished. That is finished, I see. Well, I think I'm going to fling these guys up here, but I'll think I'll be doing that next time. And they've taken this place up here. Huh, interesting. I wonder if they've killed the defenders. If they have, I'm going to need to take that ancient shipyard as soon as I can. But yep, that'll have to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.